This is a quick home inspection overview of unit 680. So we're looking over here, the attic, couple things. Unfortunately, the gas to the heat is off, so I could not test the heat. Also, the panel for the air conditioning that controls the temperature and opens the dampers in the flexible ductwork right here. That is just missing the panel, the cover, as you can see over here. Okay, so I looked at the insulation, plenty of insulation all throughout, and I looked to here and I measure it. It's between 10 and 12 inches. Typically for an R35 is between 10 to 20 degrees. I looked at the sheathing here, make sure that there's no leaks or no staining, and everything looks good in there. So that's pretty much what we got here. And also we're missing the light bulb on the right here for the attic. All right, I'm gonna go down and then I'll do the interior and finish up on the outside. All right, so coming down the ladder here, I'm going to start here on the second floor. I'm going to start in the master. I'm only going to point out the things that need to be corrected. And the rest of it, a more detailed presentation will be on the report. So here in the master, this sink faucet here is loose, as you can see. Also, the connection is not complete underneath here, so they need to connect the faucet underneath. I checked all this here for making sure there's no leaks. I did the same thing over here. And I also checked the temperature in both. This is loose right here. This is a toilet paper holder. I checked the toilets, no problem there. So I'll continue here. This register needs to be adjusted. It doesn't open and close the way it's supposed to, so that needs to be adjusted. Here in the hallway bathroom, we got a couple things in here, nothing really major. Again, the toilet paper holder needs to be secured. It's kind of loose, as you can see. And then the diverter here is also loose. As I continue here, I checked all the outlets, and I checked all the lights and the fans, smoke detectors. And for the, let me get my finger out of the way. So for the outlets, I check it with this tester. There's nothing magical to it other than hot, neutral, and ground. I put it inside and it tells me if that's correct. It tells me the voltage, and all the outlets that I checked were correct. Anything close to the water, GFCI, ground fault circuit interrupter, what's okay. Here in the laundry room, everything is good here. We have a drain pan in case something goes to, basically if it drips or is about to overspill, there's a drain in here that will take it out of the house, obviously the draining system, and you do not get your house flooded. Here's a drain as well for the washer and dryer. We check for power and we check for water supply. Okay, so the same thing here as I go down. All right, so here, again, in these bedrooms, I check, make sure that all the outlets work. And if the outlet is upside down, that means that it's controlled by a wall switch. So that's how they differentiate. Here in this bathroom on the first floor, it looks like previous water. It is wet here. So my suggestion would be that this sink gets, or the cabinet, not necessarily the sink, but the cabinet should be replaced along with the baseboard here, just in case to see the extent of the damage because of the water leak in here. It appears that the water is leaking from here, so that will have to be tightened and corrected. Okay, as I continue here, no problem with the front door. Let me go here and then I go to the kitchen. So in the kitchen, I check all the appliances, everything works. I check for ice and both crushed and cubed. Check all that. I check this also. And again, all this is in the report with pictures and descriptions. Also has the anti-tipping bracket. That way it does not come forward. So that's good. And then I also ran the dishwasher and you can see the soap is opened. Water is drained. I also checked the garbage disposal. It gets pushed right here. It had this little thing inside. That's a little plastic thing. I took it out. Okay, so this door right here to the exterior, it's hard to operate and difficult to slide. And it does probably needs to be adjusted here because it seems to rub on the header. So it is very hard to move up and down the slide, as you can see. All right, so let's go back to the garage and then I will finish inside. Temperature-wise, the AC was in very good shape, gave me a really good temperature. The differential is between 20 and 24 degrees. So it's recommended to be between 15 and 25. The closer you are to 25, the best it is. This is a tankless hot water heater, and the temperature it gave me was about 110, 112. It is set for 120, so that is proper. And then everything here, as you can see, it's okay, no problem here. This is a post-tension slab. So there's a sign here that tells you do not cut or drill. That's just for safety, you can see here. So I checked the garage door opener, the safety on the garage door opener. It returns back, no problem there. So we'll finish up here in the garage. I'm sorry, get out of the garage. Look at the exterior here. I did put the drippers on and I check the irrigation system. Obviously this is artificial grass. And I check all the outlets out here. Then the unit outside has the new refrigerant. It is 5 ton. So 1 ton covers between 500 square feet. This one is 5 tons, so it covers 5 times 5 is 2,500. So it's more than adequate for what you need here. So it has the new refrigerant. It is 2025 and the brand is Carrier. It's in good shape and it's balanced and it does not make a lot of noise. I'm going to go to the front and then continue there. All right, continuing here in the front. I'm back to the other side of the garage here and point out a couple things. This tree right here, plant, is dead. Recommend for it to be replaced. This has an internal anti-siphon valve. That's the way it's supposed to be. This is a regulator for the pressure. This is a pressure regulator, and this is the dial to regulate it. However, it looks like they painted it shut, so it doesn't really work. So that might need to be replaced. So here's your gas. If you do smell gas, you have to get out, call 911. Here is the ground for the electrical panel. I opened the electrical panel. I looked inside here. It is all on the report. I did not see any major problems. Okay, so your roof is in good shape. I flew a drone and I got plenty of pictures and I'll send you that information. This is the clean out in case you have any sewer problem, and the water was flowing really well. Did not have any problem. This is the water meter dial. If it's moving, that means you have an underground problem and it's not moving, so that's in good shape. So everything that I said, I'll send it to you on the report, and then you could also rewind this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Thank you. Bye-bye.